brilliant, but you would never know. Everything they seem to make is only or explode.
Alright!
Acting in perfection, goblins and gnomes.
Oh, baby. Alright. It's finally announced, guys! It's December 8th! Alright. That's just awesome, don't you think so? Oh my god. But hey guys, welcome to the stream. It is a Wednesday. We didn't sleep a long time yesterday because I stayed up for all the card reveals. But yeah. At least I'm here. I woke up at like 4 today, but it's okay, I'm here. So that's all that matters, right? We ate already, so thank you for asking. The first person here is Ryuza! Ryuza, congratulations. You are number 1 to say hi, AMAZ. We also have BG Hollow Piece, we have Big Donga, we have Cryoza, Robius, Iron Man CR, Chimagino, The Keen, Safsi Bully Jr., Bro Manatee, Diamond PL, Pookie, or Pucky, 85101, Wah! Anchor's Blade, Soccer R37, I guess. Gok by the Trigger, I'm not sure. Turtle Troop and Remy Nippo. Hello guys, welcome. Oh man. So yeah man, it's finally here. I'm so happy. So yeah, we'll review the cards an hour into the stream so that some people won't miss it right away because we're starting right away. Looking at our quest, we see we have Warrior and Warrior. Well, that's why we play Warrior. So yeah, let's play some Warrior. Why not? Zombie time. Okay. Alright. Oh, baby. Oh, now that is just fun. I looked at all the cards. I'll review them as well. I thought of a few cool things to share. And of course, everybody's like, oh, I want your opinion on things. Okay, I'm gonna give you my opinion on things. So hopefully, we can see. Actually, we can also see how accurate my predictions are. There are also some interesting things where, remember, we made the Death Knight and Monk concepts before, and actually some of them were actually implemented, you know, or in the game already. So that was really awesome. Yeah. But yeah, hey guys, I'll just chat with you guys casually for the first hour. So if you have any thing you want to talk to me about, you can just talk to me. Oh man. Raffle News says, AMAZ, how many packs are you opening on December 8th? We could do a sub goal, I guess. You know, do something cool. Oh my god, the Undertaker. The double Undertaker. Well, get out of my face. Yeah. Alright. What else do we have? AMAZ, what server are you playing? I'm playing NA right now. Ryuza says, how come you haven't added play on Team Archon under your title yet? Oh yeah, I need to do that. I need to do that. You are right, buddy. You are correct. BG does remove some. Now the thing is like right now it's like, Ace Flanker! Hey, thank you so much for the sub, man. Thank you so much. And welcome to the team, of course. Ace Flanker, I remember you. I think you subbed before. Awesome. I guess I have to put the bleachage. The bleachage. Lancy is donating $1 already too. It says, hi AMAZ. Here's how your hair will look like if you fail to get 12 wins on Friday. I cannot open any links, my friend. Okay, I can't do that. It's unfortunate. I'll feel icky. He has to trade, right? Wow, he's not trading. Wow, he just loses his Undertaker for no reason. Unless he's so far. Because so far it's still OP right now, right? It still costs 0. Out of my face. Alright. What else do we have? AMAZ, Michael is high, please help. Oh my god. Michael, can you stop playing high? Be high. Arrow 3 Art says, AMAZ, where do I get your jacket? Unfortunately, these jackets, you can't get them anywhere just yet. I might give one away when I go to Marseille, the Millennium House Cup. That's the only really that's really the most recent one that I have anyways. So don't really know yet. AMAZ, why isn't AMAZ Bible an emote yet? Because you're high, Michael. God damn it, Michael. AMAZ, are you sad about the Soulfire nerf? I'm actually not. I'm actually pretty excited about all the nerfs. We'll talk about that afterwards. So just remind me, yeah? Remind me, guys. Saf C. Bully Jr. donate $1. Hi, AMAZ. Love the streams. Keep it up. Have all the cards been revealed? Yes, all the cards have been spoiled. So you have no more cards that will be spoiled because they're all out. Perfecting imperfection. Goblins and gnomes. Life tap Reno. Oh, he doesn't have any drops. That means he might have low tap or something like that. It's really dangerous. Hopefully I get to like right now, I guess I need a whirlwind. Because there's a very good chance that he's gonna play Doomguard this turn. Right? I mean, what is he holding? That he can't play for like ages. I don't know. Argus? I mean, it might be Argus. If he has Argus right now, it would be very annoying. Because I have to like kill the spiders with my Sylvanas. It's really bad. AMAZ, your stream is better than Mnet Asia Music Award? Okay, I guess. I don't know what to say to that. Wow, that knife juggle missed. If it hit, it would be so much better. I need some whirlwinds. Okay, we have the shield block here. We need a card. Kind of a card. Alright, we have to kill the knife juggler, that's obvious. And we'll choose to kill the one with an effect. Yeah. Well, there you go. We're still dying though, guys. We're still dying. AMAZ, are you going to talk about new cards? Yes, we are. That's why the title says review of GvG cards 1 hour into stream. Alright. Oh, I did. We're so good. So far. So far. I think Zoo is still relevant though, to be. Oh, well, he's getting so far. Just trying style, I guess. Yeah. Well, that was annoying. BG Holopiece donated $3. This is what is Sludge Belcher even saying? Some still funny, or oh my tummy, no. Something feels funny. Something feels funny. It's just he says it really weirdly. Yeah. So, yeah. AMAZ, is the bonus stream on Saturday or is the vote still going? The vote is still going, guys. If you want to exclamation mark vote now, you can still vote for when the bonus stream is going to happen. Yeah. AMAZ, is Lux your favorite LoL champion? Yes, she is. Although she's not really good in competitive, I think she's still fine. Like, you just need to position better. Yeah, just need some better positioning, and you'll be fine. Right? I think Lux's best ability is actually W. In like team fights, because it just shields so much damage. I think it's really underrated. Although I wish that she scaled better though. She could scale better. Oh man, I haven't played for ages. Get out of my face, Undertaker! Mr. Yagut says greetings! Hello there. Hello, Mr. Yagut. Oh, me. Okay, that's fine. We can Acolyte again. I mean, the danger of putting Acolyte is because of Abusive, right? Abusive would suck a lot. So Unstable might be just better, but then I'm a bit greedy, so you know that's what happens when you're greedy. You wanna do it. We'll only lose to Abusive though. We don't even lose to Dark Iron. Do we lose to Dark Iron? No, we don't because we can chop it up. Yeah, we don't lose to Dark Iron. He just called it. Yeah, that's right. Like Dark Iron, you think it's a bad thing here, but it's actually a good thing because it sets up Deathbite really, really well. So I think it's fine. Because if he has a Dark Iron, he's gonna play a Dark Iron sometime or sooner or later, right? So I think this is reasonable. All right. Jack Quadruple 8 says, AMAZ, how's your dinner and what you eat? I actually ate with my Scribes Arena manager, I guess. Management? I don't know even what his exact title is, but. Yeah, we ate like in Pizza Express. We ate pretty good food. It's pretty good. I mean, Belcher is reasonable, I guess. Whatever, I'll just Belcher. I don't think the goal is good enough here. I just want something to 6 on the board. This only loses to Doomguard. And if he does Doomguard, then I'm pretty sad, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sad. What can I say? AMAZ, what is the best deck for ranked after GvG in your opinion? Not really sure right now. I'm definitely not really too sure right now. Well, I would have lost to Vorterra too. Would have lost to Vorterra. Sylvanas, pretty simple. I don't need to taunt when he's gonna remove my minions anyways, right? So yeah, there you go. Seafood pizza again? Yeah, we actually had seafood pizza. It was pretty yummy. It didn't have a lot of cheese, so yeah. Necros donated $2. It says, AMAZ, I think I may be a slush belcher. Whenever I see you, my tummy feels funny. Hashtag pickup lines. Wow, okay. Well then. Slush belcher is a very gentlemanly thing. Indeed.
My shield for Argus.
My shield for Argus! Is he gonna trade now? Okay. It's a reasonable card. I mean, I'm just gonna do this. Play the ghoul, for sure, and I'm just gonna play Lothar. Because then everything's gonna die, right? So, it really doesn't matter. Once again, I don't really want to play Sludge Belcher. Not yet. I want to, like, drag it on as, like, late as possible. AMAZ, what class did you play in Mar? I played a Hunter. Hunter. That's the easiest to lead. Yeah, very easy. Wow. He might even trade for the Sylvanas here. And that's really good for us. Because the Sylvanas effectively traded 2 for 1, right? Yeah. Anything that trades 2 for 1 is fine. Especially in this matchup. Wow, there's a 5 mana Soulfire. That's what we call anti-value. I could have saved the BGH for the cruel Taskmaster plus BGH play on the Doomguard, but I feel like a minion on the board is just better.
Bring out your dead.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, Ragnaros is a card. Okay, couple of choices here, but I guess they all revolve around Ragnaros. So, yeah, let's just Ragnaros. Keep the taunt, why not? This is fine. It's one way to beat Sue. Oh, god damn it! Okay, that's fine. He can't kill me. The most damage Azul can do is 9 damage, and they have a taunt, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Mr. Yagu says, after GvG, it would be at 6 mana Soulfire. Oh, baby. 6 mana Soulfire. We like to see that happen. Okay, this is a very simple turret. It just plays out itself. Point that. Shield slam that. I could establish this. So why the heck not? Oh my god, Rag is just going in. Rag just says, you know, screw you. Oh baby. LC donated $2. What's the worst thing about... Oh my god, I am not reading that. Okay, I'm sorry. Not eco himself. Saves me the worries. Alright. AMAZ, is Antonidas a good legendary for someone who plays mage as a main? Yeah, it's good in a duplicate deck. So, it's actually quite hard. Like, duplicate decks, you have to play quite well to actually make it work, you know? So, yeah. Hey, Charles is donating $4. Sup again. Sup AMAZ. Again, you look charming. Wow, thank you. Anyway, I was wondering, what was the most delicious thing you have eaten while you were in Utrecht? And what was the most weird / coolest thing you've seen? In Utrecht, I actually went to the market and bought stuff to cook. I didn't actually eat out. So, yeah. I mean, I just love, like, whenever in, Canada, we used to, like, just buy, oh my god, we just used to, like, oh, that's so greedy. That is so greedy. I can't be greedy. We used to, I used to just go to the market and cook for my whole roommates, you know? So, yeah, that was the thing. That's a good card. Yeah, and I felt like, you know, I went to Europe and there's like, oh my god, the market is the market, so then, just did that. Oh wow, is he really a handlock? Might be. Might be. AMAZ cook. I think cooking is fine. AMAZ, PewDiePie calls his viewers bros. We want a name too. How are you gonna call us? I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna call you guys Amazians. I don't know. What do I call you guys? I'm gonna shield block here because I don't have a 5-drop. Like, it's really important to have a 5-drop. That's not a 5-drop. Well then. That kinda sucks. Well, that's dead. It's actually not bad. So we have to unfortunately kill this. It's actually quite unfortunate that we have to kill this. Because, like the other shield block is very important because we have another shield slam somewhere in the deck, right? So we can't establish anything. It's really sad. I mean, technically we could establish the armor smith, but what the heck is the armor smith gonna do? Like, what the heck is this actually going to accomplish? Nothing. So pass. Right? It doesn't beat Belcher. It doesn't beat Lotheb. It doesn't beat another Twilight Drake / Mountain Giant. It's just stupid, right? Like, yeah, it's just stupid. Don't want to just get it killed. It's weird. Chelsea's return says Sword Art Online or Log Horizon, or don't you watch anime? I don't watch anime, but I think I like Log Horizon more. Yeah, that's just how it is. So we're gonna draw a card here. This is pretty simple. Because we just need to look for more answers. We're not gonna kill the handlock in like anytime soon. So we might as well establish 2 draws here. The Armor Smith does have pretty legs. Yeah, that's true. So at 6 mana, it's probably Vods or something annoying to deal with. Probably. I wonder. Cause yeah, if the cat like he does have a giant. Like if he had a giant, he would have played it immediately. I think. Okay, never mind. He just slowed him. If he doesn't kill the Acolyte, I'll be very surprised. Okay. Axe is pretty useless. Wow. Okay, I did not expect that. Like his hand must be really, really bad for him to do that. Yeah, now this is one of the times where it's actually very annoying. Cause we don't actually have a play. So it's quite dangerous right now. So we have a couple plays. We could axe point and kill this with Whirlwind, and that's just terrible. Right, that's just insanely bad. The other option is to shield block and look for a draw, which is also insanely bad. Wow, shield block, like, I have 3 outs, right? I have 1 execute and 2 shield slams. Those are my outs. I also can brawl. Brawl is fine. So 4 out of 17. Jeez. A ghoul doesn't work here. Ghoul is just bad. So we could either go for the safe play or the YOLO play here. The safe play loses a coin. It's kind of sad. But he's gonna like siphon soul my rack anyways, right? I can also get BGH actually. You know what? There's enough cards to justify this. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's not bad. To save my armor, I actually might just armor stuff here. Because if I don't, but then I don't have a. Like the problem is I use shield block, right? So the shield slam sucks a lot now too. Just gonna play this because I don't want to lose a card. I actually don't need to use a coin. Oh, it's okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, saving the coin is good. I can't YOLO brawl because 3 + 1 does not equal 5, guys.
Shields up.
Seal up. So I just donate this for like 5 health effectively. So I guess we have to brawl here. So we have an option. We could Armorsmith brawl because pointy is important. We could just brawl and then Armorsmith afterwards. If we brawl and the Sunfury survives, I want to axe. Or we can just be a little bit even more greedy and not brawl. We could be very greedy and not brawl. Oh my god, that's so greedy. But I think it's right. I think it might be right. Because he's gonna play something. But then, do I have time if he racks me? I think I have time. He already used the soul fire. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be greedy. I can't unwrap obviously. I think greedy is fine. Greed is good. So, like, even if he plays anything at all, we just got value. Execute, boys. Can I play an execute? Oh my god. Well then, that kind of backfired. I guess Ragnaros, you gotta say something. That kind of backfired. Get out of my face, Jared. Oh, no, whatever. Oh my god, that was really bad. Alright, I'm really sad now. Oh my god, I forgot about Lothab. Yeah, get out of here. Man, I forgot about that card. Where are my executes, yo? What the heck? This is such a bad card right now, let me tell you. Okay, it does something at least. We might as well start whacking him below, you know, threshold. Yeah, might as well. If he hoots, then we're also in trouble. Oh, getting screwed. That's the best way to put this position right now. Like, Hellfire, I'm pretty screwed. Silence, I'm pretty screwed. Oh, Hellfire. Yep. Pretty screwed. We have 5 health. I mean, no. 5 plus 2 is 7. We have 7 health. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. It's time to do it in the house. Oh my god, Tom survived. Fun game. Fun game, fun game, fun game. Greed is bad. Greed is bad. Yep. Honorable Sudoku, guys? No. Did he really top deck a silence? Oh. Okay, that's quite bad as well already too.
My eyes are open.
Executor Buster. Actually, what do I need? Baron get Dorm. It's not good. Whoa! Do I win? No, I don't. Oh, god damn it. I thought I won. Wait, what? What? I thought I won. Oh my god, I thought I won. I'm so close to winning. What the hell? I'm actually really close to winning. Well, is there any way to live? I don't think so. I think there's actually no way to live. I have to sacrifice my Gromash to live. And that's just a fail, right? That is just a fail. How can I sacrifice Grom and expect to win? Oh, this is sad.
What now?
Oh, this is really sad. Is there a way out of this? I can't use my Grom. If I use my Grom, I lose. I don't see a way. I really don't. That's great. I don't see it. If only Iron Juggernaut. Oh, that's sad. Invite life coach? Invite life coach for what? What are you talking about? Invite life coach for what? What are you gonna say? I guess that was my best play, guys. My best play was to attack the giant with my face. That was the best. Oh jeez. $2 said, $30 says, do you run any form of silence in this deck? I'm thinking since it played such a huge part in every deck during Blizzard and Seastorm, I actually don't think silence is useful. Yeah, I actually don't think so. It's weird. But I think if you deal with stuff normally, it's fine. I actually don't have a Black Knight right now because I like in ladder I'm expecting a lot of aggro players, right? So I'm actually not playing Black Knight. It actually makes it a bit worse against certain matchups like Handlock is really bad. But I have BGH as well, so I think I'm fine. I just didn't draw my BGH for the longest time as well. So, yeah. 981 Cupcake says it's my first time in your stream, so please be gentle. Oh, I'm gentle. I'm gentle to Cupcakes. What are you talking about? Of course I am. Don't think I need to do anything. He coined out a Pyromancer. That's so weird. Like, does he not think I have Fire Wind Axe or something? I guess not. Anonymous says, says, is Reina as sexy in person as he is on Twitch? Depends on your scale of sexiness, I guess. Yeah, depends. Like, what the hey? Well, I mean, I'm still chopping this down. Like, I want to get my Acolyte ready, and I also want to get the Axe ready too. Cause like, usually turn 4 is like a, what, Alkanai? Like, if you have 2 Alkanais, you would put 1 down. So now he can't put Alkanai, it's really awkward for him. Hey, 981 Cupcake, thank you so much for the sub. Oh, I guess I should show you guys the new sub banners that that Ninja is not here yet. Like, Ninja is not here yet right now. Can everybody say, come here, Ninja 101? Ninja 101, where are you? I'll show you after. See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I... Okay. Acolyte. I guess I could play the Armsurf, like... I think it's fine. Alright, what is he gonna do next turn? Let's be realistic here. What is he doing next turn? Turn 5 with no coin. Belcher. So we just need to kill a Belcher. And because we do need to kill Belcher, we need to play the Armsurf. Because Armsurf trades in this and this and get another draw, right? So yes, we do need to play this. Yep. So there you go. It's just problem solving, right? Good. Perfect. Yeah, Ninja 101 is like not here. Jeez, sucks. That's fine. I don't really care about that, to be honest. Like, he's did 1 damage to all creatures to draw a card. Basically, he used Fan of Knives. Yeah, basically, he just fucked me. Like, it's not good. Well then, that actually makes it so awkward for me right now. Like, I guess I'll Loatheb to counter Cabal. It's actually really weird. If he Cabals the Acolyte, then it's actually quite annoying, huh? Just a little bit. Felix 01 $20 says, what is the biggest donation you ever got on Twitch? I'm not really sure. I'm actually not really sure. I don't keep track of these things. It's not really important. The highest number or whatnot, that's not really important. So I killed this, I pointed, and there's no way I can play around Cabal. But he doesn't have it, otherwise he would have played it. I think. I now have to play around Holy Nova. That's the next goal. We need to play around Holy Nova.
What now?
So if we hit, and then another Acolyte, and then Taskmaster it, that's really bad. If we Belcher instead, that's fine too. I think I like Belcher. Well, let's see what we draw first. Oh, I wish I drew that earlier. But... yeah, I think Belcher's completely fine here. We just need to play around very specific cards, and we just need to draw more cards, right? Like, how you beat a warrior against the priest is that you draw the Alexstrasza combo with Grommash or Rag in the next 2 turns and win. Like, that's how you beat a priest. Okay. So is it Holy Nova? Okay, why did he Holy Nova first? This guy is making some mistakes. Gave me 1 free armor. I mean, I'm not objecting, I guess. So here, once again, just trying to draw cards. I could put the armor set, to be honest. I guess it's fine. Because there's not a 3-drop I want to play. Like, Shield Block is not a card I want to play. There's no 3-drops in the in the Warrior deck that I want to play, so that's perfectly fine.
Good dog.
Rune Spike, hey, welcome to the AMAZ Club, baby. Oh, baby, there you go. Yeah. I wonder. Well, do I even have Execute in my deck? Like, I haven't seen an Execute in like the longest. Oh my god, he's double Holy Nova. Well, good for him. Oh, I can't really read that. That's awkward. So I actually have 2 lines of play here. I can go slow, go fast. I'll just go fast. He's gonna D this though, so then I actually lose a bit of value. Like, I'm not really happy about this play, but whatever. Should be fine. Like, the goal right now is not lose to mind control, because it's nearing turn 10. So as long as we don't do that, then we're fine. We just can't lose to mind control. That's a card, right? It's a card. Review done or not? The review is not done yet, guys. Review is not done yet. We'll do it in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So if he doesn't D this, I'm actually in a very good spot. Like, immensely good spot. Especially if I draw Alexstrasza next turn. Like, crazy sauce. So, yeah. Alexstrasza, we win. Grommash, we don't really want to see Grommash. Not really. We just want to see Alexstrasza. Like, Alexstrasza is actually one of the worst targets to mind control because she already activated her battle cry and you cannot reverse the battle cry with the mind control. Anayaki Yuzuki! Hey, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Thank you for the support. I actually can't kill it. Power S. So now I need a Shield Slam or a Shield Slam is good. What else do we have? Okay, that makes it a little tad bit more annoying. BG is just useless. Problem right now is I can't kill that. It's a big problem. Oh, this is annoying. He used a Shadow Madness already though, so the Sludge Belcher is kind of safe. If I attack, he also used 2 Holy Novas. Like, it's really hard for him to kill this now. I think I'll just take the hit here. Yeah, just take the hit. Man, if I drew like this in against the Hadlock, I would have won. Like Sylvanas and BGH would have been really good. YOLO Brawl? Brawl Concede is the best. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. Well, Arcane Ideas are a bit easier, I guess. Forgot about that card. Alright, really? Okay, now I need to play slow. Unfortunately. Wow! Preserving this. Pretty good. I won't lie, that's pretty good. Oh. That is not a card. Man, my armor is just gonna get chipped away. It's really sad. I'm just gonna put Unstable Gold just to kill that DC. Don't want to use my axe. What if I hit this? What happens? Nothing significant happens. No. I want to preserve my armor. Because anytime I draw a shield slam, I have a mind control. No. That's fine. So now, if he plays more stuff, we can brawl. He just needs to play a Blade Master or something. Well, I don't think he is though, but because he has the Alkanai, so yeah. Here's my face, okay.
Let me change your mind.
Perfect. Okay, that's fine. He played something. He Cabal Shadow Priest, the worst minion in my deck. So thank you. Alright, so I no matter what, I kill everything. So hopefully I can kill something that I can axe, you know. So either this stays alive or this stays alive. Actually, if this stays alive, there's a 1/6, right? Ah, 1/6 is fine. I can deal with that. Cabal, which is executed, very simple. And we're still just stalling. Like, there's no use on like doing anything right now. We just need the combo. That's how you win the game. Right? We have a Grommash activator. We have like Screw You Rag. We pretty much have Screw You Sylvanas as well. Like, we can just screw everything right now, so it's fine. All good. Amaz, please invite Life Coach to GvG event. Maybe. Maybe. I didn't give out any invites yet, so yeah. We're actually equal on cards, and we still haven't drawn our big stuff, so just gotta wait for that, you know.
Like to play with fire?
That's dead. Unless he power shields and heals it. Okay, it's cute. That's cute. Yep. Yep. That's cute. Okay, we have one combo piece. Unfortunately, we can't play this yet. It's kind of sad. We could establish the axe right now, but it doesn't really matter because the thing is that if he plays Harrison, then we get punished for it. So we just pass. Like, whatever, you know. If we equip the axe and we use Alex Rosa, it would be really strong. But I don't know. I feel like Harrison is also a card, so we'll just wait a bit. That's actually not a bad card. We're gonna do this, attack, do that, armor. Hey, Amazi just says, hey, love your stream, eccentric and fun. Why do you think, why did you think, oh my god, people, you guys need to word your sense. Why do you think, didn't Hunter get a good beast? Hunter did get a good beast. I think Garzrilla is actually fine. Like, a lot of people don't like Garzrilla, but I think it's fine. It's not that bad. That is actually very annoying. So a couple of plays here. They all involve bad stuff, though. I still have a shield slam. So yeah, I mean, the main objective right now is to get our combo. So I'm just gonna shield block first. Shield slam, there you go. I don't think we can. I don't think we really need to kill the Sylvanas. Let's go for it. I don't really think we need to do anything. I mean, yeah, we don't. No, it's fine. It's okay. He's just gonna heal it. Play something like a Sludge Belcher or something. Not even. So that's a board clear for us. Man, where the heck is a Grom? You know, this is how I lost DreamHack, by the way. Like, Grom was my last card in the deck. That is exactly how I lost DreamHack. It's really sick. Okay. Attack, point, whirlwind, Harrison. Oh, I don't like using both whirlwind and Taskmaster to kill the Bloody Master, so I'm probably gonna use the Shield Slam then. Or I guess I could do something cute, but I really don't need to do anything cute. Like, it really isn't necessary. Yeah, we don't need to be cute. We could actually just put a naked BGH, to be honest. Because he already used double Holy Nova. So yeah. And not all the priests are running Ragnar's right now. Monster LLX Plexi! Welcome! Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the team. Thought Steal, okay. He might Thought Steal Grommash actually. Nope, Shield Block. Shield Block is okay. I guess it actually saves him from being Alexstrasza at this point. It actually saves him from getting Alexstrasza this turn because we had to clear the armor first. Oh, never mind! Wow, that is a big mistake. Wow, this is like a very obvious play now. Because now I solo. I don't know why I did that. That's weird. Respiratory map $20 says, did you see a new lightsaber? Hashtag Star Wars. For information, you sound dehydrated. Drink some water. Okay, we'll drink some water here. But actually, the new Star Wars trailer is a fake. It's confirmed fake. So yeah. That's fine. So now we just need to draw that one card. You know? 1, 2, 3, go. I mean, we have a 20% chance of winning right now. And of course it's 50%, which means it's 100%. Dun, 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 dun. 20 equals 50 equals 100, and that's how you do it. That is how you do it. Oh baby. And there you go. Alright. Actually, oh, it says it's not fake? Really? It's not fake? Then it's really crappy. Wait, actually, why? Why is it 2? Why is it 2 subs? Wait, how many subs was I at, guys? 28, right? 28? Is it 28? Or is it... It's 28, right? Yeah, I think it's 28. Alright. Yeah, Wait, if it's not fake, then it sucks. Because somebody told me it was fake. But yeah, anyways, I will let you guys see the new pop-ups. I just made them. It's pretty cute. Okay. Wait. Pretty excited for this actually. I like making things. It's I feel like that I'm good at something else too, right? Okay. So let's see what do we have here. Alright, so we'll share the monitor, I guess, right now. So the first one we have with 4 new sub banners that when Ninja 101 comes, we'll put it in. Okay, so the first one is the Mistress of Pain. Yeah, it's one of the cards. And this is the sub sound when it comes out.
I can ease your pain.
Okay, there you go. That's the first one. The second one is the Illuminator. And the Illuminator sound is... Let me try and find it.
Embrace the light.
Oh. Okay. Third one we have is the Goblins vs. Gnomes one. It is.
Goblins and gnomes. Goblins and gnomes.
Okay. And the last one is the Salty Dog.
Let's get salty!
Let's get salty! Alright, we'll implement those when when Ninja comes in, and so you can actually get that. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. Oh! Yep. So we actually have like what? We actually have like 11 sub emotes when these are put in. Yeah. Let's get salty! Oh man.
Garrosh versus Rexar.
Lexa!
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death.
Okay, okay. Just need the armor stuff, I guess. I don't really need shield block. Just need weapon. Hunters are hunters. I need ghouls as well. Ghouls is good too. Oh, that's a good grade. This 32 subs? Okay, fine. I will believe you guys. 32. There you go. Okay. Let's get salty. I will establish. I guess the hunter you just need to establish board. That's all you need to do. So yeah, just do it. Raynat cross promotional sub banner. No, thank you. Frankie donated $2. There's a fake one and there's a real one. The real one with the black stormtrooper at the beginning is real. Okay. Cool. It's nice to know. I can... See, the thing right now is that it's actually annoying because next turn he's probably gonna play Animal Companion, right? So, what is the best move to screw Animal Companion up? I understand. Right? Piggy goes there. If he has a Leok, it dies. If he has Mishi, then everything dies. So, yeah, that's actually the best move. Hopefully he gets a Leok. Leok would be the... Ooh, he doesn't even have that. That's pretty sad for him, yo. Wow, I can actually bounce this back. It's pretty sweet. Come back to me, girl! Oh. Dead girl. Oh. Oh, she's dead. Nope. Oh well, it's fine. GvG is fake? Ben Bro is trolling us? Wow. That's intense. Will you be putting the GvG review on YouTube? Yeah, I will. Why not? Why not? Is that another explosive, yo? That's actually quite annoying if it's another explosive.
Strike.
It's not, we'll just replay it then. Me too fit. Me too fit. We need a Belcher, we need Acolyte, we need just more stuff, I guess. Like, what the heck? Like, wow, this guy's going full YOLO. Jesus Christ. Why will you do that? Oh! That's a card! Oh, I just love it. I just love it when the Taskmasters hit the Acolyte. Like, the sound is like so satisfying. Like, you know? It's like punching his ribcage, you know, and then drawing a card. It's awesome. Charles' returns donated $. That's how did you get the name AMAZ? I think I said that already. Hey, Angry Setback! Thank you so much for the sub, man. Thank you. Welcome to the team. I got the name AMAZ from Amazon. I wanted to call myself Amazing Jason, so I sorted into Amazon, and then Amazon sucks. It's a bad name. And then, yeah, I just sorted into AMAZ, and it has worked ever since. And it's actually pretty cool. AMAZ is pretty cool. So. Oh, there you go, 33. Doing good, doing good. Amazing Jason Craigasm. Oh man. Firebat uses the same overlay? Yes, Firebat uses the same overlay because we're the same freaking team. That's that should be a thing, you know? Yeah. Should be a thing. Same guy. See, that's why I'm playing this deck, guys. Like, I'm against a hunter and a warrior. Every single time. So this is like the best deck against it. I mean, I can probably just put in what's that face called? Cleave and still be good, right? Just put in Cleave. Amazing Jason.
Bring out your dead.
Bring out your dead. Oh, that's a very good card. This only loses to double Death Rattle, but it doesn't even lose to double Death Rattle because, you know, oh, it loses to that. That's kind of annoying. Smith. We have two options here. I think I just like killing the Undertaker right now. I just want to kill it.
Back to work.
Yeah, it's actually quite sad. There's no axe. If there was an axe, it would be so much different. Because I can just axe this, and then play Acolyte next turn and gain a lot of value from it. It's unfortunate though right now. Kind of unfortunate. Vods! I'm not in a position to activate Snake Trap.
Speak to me.
Need a whirlwind first before we do that. Or what's his face? Despite, you know. Just need one of those first. Sacrifices Western really fast. So that means he doesn't have a 4-drop.
I'll show them.
That's his 4-drop. Alright. This is kind of annoying. We'll just establish and pass. We actually will equip the axe as well. Although, like, the only reason why this will be bad is that if I draw a Despite. Because obviously I want a Despite before axe. But don't think it's probable that we're gonna draw an axe. Because I mean, if we draw a whirlwind, it's just better this way. You know? It's better this way. AMAZ, how can we see your current deck list? I'll show you after the game, I guess. That's how we do it. We'll show you after the game. Yeah! Alright, we need. If we get a whirlwind, we win the game immediately. Like immediately win. That's good. This armor stuff gives 6 health. It's probably freezing. If it's an explosive, then we're in pretty good shape. So unfortunately, because that's freezing, we have to just replay this guy. Oh wow. Okay, it's really good for us. Another Smith. We will play the... Oh, the BG is so bad. So we'll just play the other Smith. And we're still waiting for the same thing. A Whirlwind, Despite, Ghoul, Belcher even. Oh, please don't be Piggy. Thank you. It's good. As long as it's not Piggy, I'm fine. Piggy would have been really bad. Because Piggy snipes the armor stuff so quickly. I'll be very surprised if he punches my Acolyte, to be honest. That's a freezing, right? I mean, tricolor traps are pretty popular nowadays. Another. Yeah! Yeah, I actually think it's I actually will spend the weapon here because so it is freezing. So we're gonna probably proc this, unfortunately. No, I mean I should have done it first. Like I have to proc it because I have Sylvanas. I guess I don't need to if I don't want to. Like, Sylvanas doesn't really accomplish anything, to be honest. It just prevents him playing high main. But then, even if he plays high main, he's gonna get a lot of, like, Skittles stuff. Or, like, a lot of 1-1s. This could be very annoying, too. But I can't pass this turn, obviously. So... I think I might just put Sylvanas and make him trade the Acolyte. So then he has to make me draw a card, and I can draw to a card faster. But that doesn't make sense either. Oh, whatever, it doesn't make sense.
I have no time for games.
Snake Trap is so annoying. Like, I just need to draw that one card. God. Lawang donated $1. It says, I miss Lawang. Well, thank you so much, I guess. Well, we have the luck. So that's something different. Anonymous says, if all the countries on Earth went to war, only instead of armies, they use the Hearthstone players from the country in a big tournament, which country will conquer the Earth? Wow. That's interesting story, I guess. I have no idea. Baron Geton! That is a good card.
Let none survive.
I mean, it's as good as it gets, you know. Alright, so unfortunately this Death Rattle's before this, right? Oh, actually, wait. Who did I play first? Did I play the Sylvanas first? Or did I play the... Actually, does it even freaking matter? Oh, it does. It does. It does it. No, it doesn't. So then we're gonna fire up the Leok. I can't let the Leok survive, you know. So hopefully the Sylvanas steals the Houndmaster, but it might steal a Spider. No. Oh well. Okay, dude, that was the best. I just need to survive the next turn. I am dying though. I don't die to KC. I died to 2 cards. 5, 7, yeah, I died to 2 cards.
Oh, goody.
Oh, goody. Just call me AMAZ Chick. Donate $5. As you are amazing and I love your V-neck shirt. Thank you. It's actually just an undershirt. So yeah. Oh, he kills it. Wow. That's actually really good for us. Because then we can execute anything. Oh, I guess we're stabilized. Need the moment we draw shield block, we win the game. Shield block, Sludge Belcher, you know, those kind of stuff. We just win. Well, the problem of not putting Grommash is that I can't armor up. That is really annoying. So, actually, why do I want to play the Acolyte? Do I want to play the Acolyte? It's so weak. I'm gonna play the Harrison. It's just a bit strong. Like, it's so far in the game already that if he bows me, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, review cards are riot. It's not time yet, you guys. What the heck? He has 4 traps? Are you kidding me? Snakes? Oh shit, this is annoying. Oh, this is annoying. If he has KC armor up, 4 plus 7. Oh my god, I died. I have the Alexstrasza, I guess. What the heck? Why does he have 4 traps?
I bring life.
Oh my god. Who has 4 traps? What the heck? Okay. Wow, this guy's a god. Alright, what do we need? We need Brawl. Whirlwind is awesome. Whirlwind is the best card, actually. Right? Wow, that is so bad. Wow. Wow. That is so bad. Wow. Wow. I think we deserve the punish here. Like, he could have lost if he didn't attack the snakes. Like, what is he gonna happen? What's gonna happen to it, you know? I will mourn your death. Oh god, that's actually... I guess I only have one choice. Yeah, I only have one choice. Okay, there you go. Alright, LeadCon1 donated $1. Thank you so much. I mean, not donated $1. You subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. That's even better. That's 5 times better. Thank you so much. But yeah, that was a huge mistake. It's a huge mistake. Okay. So now it's the trade. So now anything we draw, we win the game. We can draw 2 times too. So yeah, that's really good. Wait, what's 4, 8? So 1 damage off lethal actually. Like, we're actually 1 damage off lethal. So of course we'll force the of course we'll force it to happen. Oh, the punish. There you go. That was justice. That was pure injustice. Alright. Alright, I guess we'll review the cards now, yeah? Actually, I'll show you the deck first because people are asking. So this deck is really good right now because people are running Hunters and Zoo before they get nerfed, obviously. So, yeah, it's really simple. 2 ghouls. 2 ghouls, Whirlwind, Geddon, right? Everything else is typical. I think we can even cut a Harrison for like a Owl, even. Like Harrison is pretty dead against Hunters, to be honest. It's pretty dead against Zoo. So this is actually a very bad card. But if you go against like Warrior, it's really good. But that's about it. So yeah, I guess this card is not really necessary for ladder. In tournaments, it's a really good card. So yeah. All right. All right. Let's review the cards. All right. Let's open them up. I have it opened up on the screen already. See the preparation. The preparation. Okay, I won't sing. Okay. So the Imgur here is actually really good because it's organized into like things, you know, it's organized. All right, so let's do it. Wow, it's taking a while to load. All right, so these cards all suck. These cards all suck. Okay, so let's start at the 0 drop. Target dummy. Wait. All right, there you go. All right. So, what do I think about Target Dummy? I think, it's like it's worded. If you play this card, then you are either a target or either you're a dummy, okay? And I don't think you can be a target. No. So, unfortunately, I don't think you can play this card. It just, the problem with this card is just that it costs 1 card. It doesn't, like, if it's 1 mana, it's the same as 0 mana. It just costs 1 card. It's just too much. So, I wouldn't run it. If you're a dummy, I guess you can run it and be happy about it. I mean, you lose a teeth. That's not good. Next! Clockwork Gnome. You compare this to Leper Gnome. Unfortunately, this is not better than Leper Gnome in aggro decks because it takes 1 mana to use this thing. So it's actually costing 2 mana, where the Leper Gnome is actually, it gives you a 0 mana, 2 damage to the face spell that you use immediately, right? So, unfortunately, this is not better than Leper Gnome in aggro decks. It might have a spot in mech decks, but I doubt it. I really don't think this is a good card. So, that's the first impression. It's not that good. Likewise, this is not a very good card either because, sure, you have a 1 mana 3/2, but then you have Zombie Child, which does not have, like, effect that you have to proc. And it, once again, it's just cost a card. Like, I don't really see this happening. Like, this combo happening. I don't see it in aggro decks. I think it's so unreliable. And it's not Undertaker. It doesn't get health, so it's just bad. I don't like it either. So far, these have been pretty below average. Stone Split the Throg. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, game 1 attack. This is not that good as well, unfortunately, I think. Like, it's 2 mana 2, like, you're comparing the 2 mana 2/3s with other stuff, right? We're not even counting the class 2 drops, which are just insanely good. But we're like counting like Sun Fury. We're counting like, what other 2 drops do we have? Like, there are a lot of 2 drops in the game that are actually like usable right now. Like even compared to Amani, it's like really bad. Like Direwolf, Alpha, and Zoo. I don't really like it. Haunted Creeper even. Like, I just don't like this card too much. It has like, even if your opponent casts spell, they're not really scared. Like, just one attack, who cares, you know? I don't rate this card highly either. This card can be insane. Alright, this card can be insane. Because, okay, sure you play a turn. Wait, there are a couple of things that this can be insane with, okay? So, first of all, you can coin Mech Warper into double Clockwork Gnome, okay? And that's like the best opening, actually. I don't think Clockwork Gnome is viable, but with this, it might be. And even like, if you play 2 mechs, okay? If you play 2 mechs from your hand, this is free. It's a 0 mana 2/3. That's insane. That is insane. Like, this card could be very insane. So I think you have to look out for this card. I would rate this like a 7 out of 10. Yeah. It could be very insane. Especially if you have 2 Mech Warpers. I mean, what the heck are you doing with your life, you know? You can just go to like supermarket and just rig everything because everything is free. Alright, Ship's Cannon. This is actually okay. I wouldn't say it's like too good because it includes the enemy hero. If this was just random enemy minion, it would be so good. It would be so good. Like you get board control, right? But I guess it's really interesting. They actually have a lot of pirate cards now, so pirate deck might be viable. At first glance, I rate this very low, and at second glance, I still rate this very low. I'm not really, I am not really happy about this card. Like, if it was a 3-mana 2/4 instead, it might be more playable. I don't know. I just feel like a 2-mana 2/3 is still so weak. So yeah, not a big fan of this card. Alright, actually, I should have this sound file here at the side. So I like this card because when you play him, he says this. He says it's pretty funny. It's this.
Hello, hello, hello.
And the attack.
Hello!
But yeah, that's the best. Thing about this card is it's not seeable. It's hearable. But as a creature itself, if you buff it, it's really good. And that's really about it. That's all I have to say. Like if you compare to Orange Square, it sucks, right? You pay 1 more health for, one more mana. It's not that good. Even if it's taunt, it's not that good. So if you have a buff deck, it might be good. Otherwise, I don't think this is gonna ever be played. And of course, when he dies, he says,
Hello!
Alright, next card, we have the Puddle Stomper. Of course, he's pretty fat, but he's not really that fat. He's only 2 health. So, not a big fan of this card. I mean, Murloc decks might have another Murloc, but I don't even think Murloc decks want to play this, to be honest. Like, they want to swarm the board with, like, the 2/1 that summons a 1/1, right? So, fine, another Murloc for Murloc decks. You can have fun with it at rank 20, I guess. The Gilblane Stalker. This is actually not that bad because it's not interactable. Like any stealth creature is actually good. Like 2/1s. The 2/1 Infiltrator is picked in Arena a lot just because it's not interactable. It trades upwards. This is actually okay. Like it's reasonable, right? I would prefer the 2/2/3 over the cannon actually, like the pirate cannon. I think the pirate deck would have picked this instead because it just guarantees you board control, right? In a certain point. If you play buff cards, it's even better. So, moderately good. It's 5 out of 10, I guess. Like it's at least a bit more playable than the cannon, I think. Micro Machine. Oh, this is actually a funny card too because when he attacks, he makes the funniest sound too. Like, wait. Actually, oh, god damn it. Micro Machine. Yeah. This is getting to know is that this is each turn, yeah. So it happens on your opponent's turn too. So when it comes back to your turn, it's a 3/2, and it's a 5/2. So it's pretty interesting. It's better than the other 2 just so far. So I rate this a bit higher. And when it attacks, it says,
Here I come! Here I come!
That's hilarious. But yeah, it's not that bad. I'm not really sure if this is gonna see constructed play though. It's just too fragile. And like in constructed, it's all about high health and 2-for-1 trades, and this does not trade for 2-for-1, I think. Yeah. Put it behind a taunt, it might be useful, but otherwise not really sure. This though is a very good card. It's like it's basically, how do you compare this? It's like double Arcane Explosion, or like compared to Abomination, you compare it to like a free Consecration. So yeah, mages can actually play this, ping it, and have a free Consecrate. Well, of course it damages your own minions, right? But then in control decks, this could be really, really strong. So I think this is really good. If you get your sheep silenced, then sure, why the heck not, you know? So I think this is gonna find a place in a lot of control decks actually. Like just play this 2-drop and you're set for the early game, really. Yeah, I think it's fine. Enraged Warrior deck might have it might not be too viable for that because it's 2 damage, it's not 1 damage, but might be something to consider. So I think it's okay. Yep, next. Spider Tank, it's a vanilla 3/4. We already know that 3/4s are crazy. Dark Cultists that we put down in Priest, you just put it down, you don't even need to activate Death Rattle, and it's good. So any mech deck will have this, I think. Like, it's one of the most solid 3-drops, okay? If you ever play a mech deck, you play this card. Okay, I rate this high. Like, even though it's a vanilla deck. I mean, Yeti is so strong because it's a... God damn it. Hearthstone, okay. There you go, okay. Yeah, that's why I think it's really strong. Like, this is good. It's okay. My favorite card, man. It was my favorite card before seeing all the other cards, but I'll give you guys like a top 3 or top 5 list afterwards. This is still top 5. This is just so good. Like, I will reiterate again why it's so good, okay? play a 5-drop, you trade for something, and you recombobulate it into another 5-drop. Just look at the amount of 5-drops that are good, okay? Just look at this. Like, oh, these kind of suck, but look, it's like, you get to like, oh, this kind of sucks, but like you get Fugan, it's a 4-7, a 3-6-4-5. You get a 5-5. You get a, oh, guys, you're not gonna get guys. You get Leroy. Are you joking me? That's another 5-5. That's a Belcher. That's a Spectral Knight, and like. These even get more crazy, right? 4-6-7-4, 7-6-5. This is just 5 drops, right? You can do even a 6-drop. 6 drops is very reasonable. You get Karen, Sylvanas, Odifist, Ogre. Like 5s and 6s are generally really strong in this game. Like because you can't play this with another strong drop next turn. So like this is really really good. All right, like this is really really good. Love this card. All right, moving on. This is also a very good card. Because the stats are just off the charts. Like sometimes you just don't really care, especially in constructed. Like you don't really care if you attack the wrong enemy, because if you attack, if you wanted to trade but you have to face anyways, then they still have to deal with it, right? In arena you might have like some buff stuff that can trade upwards. So but still, it's just still insane. I would still pick this in arena. I think this is an insane card. Classes in constructed that don't have a lot of strong 3-drops will actually play this, I think. But I don't really remember a class with no strong 3-drops. Like Druid, I guess? I don't know. Like, I guess Druid is pretty good because they use Shade right now. So I think it's fine. Like, it has a place, I think. Hey, Pandas! 100, thank you so much for subscribing. Alright, so moving right along, I think this card sucks. It's a Gorilla that can hit for 1. I mean, Gorilla's already bad. Why do you want to hit for 1 anyways? Just don't play this card. Okay, this is just bad. I mean, he's pretty cute. I mean, his attack is pretty cute. Let's see. What does he say? No. I should actually organize my thing with based on cost, but
For Gnomrigon!
oh,
For the gnomes!
oh, but he sucks. Don't play him. Tinkertown Technician, it's a very strong card. It's basically a 4/4 ogre that you can target if you have a mech and you get a spare part. Like the spare part is like in general, let me just say that spare parts are not that good, okay? Spare parts are just pretty bad. Like some are just really insane. I think the everything that's not +1 attack or +1 health is really insane. So like the stealth one is good. The return to hand is really good, I think. The best one is the swap health and attack, I think. The freeze is fine, and there's another one that gives taunt. That's whatever. Who cares? But yeah, some spare parts are insane, but because there are some that suck, it's not really reliable. But you're playing this because of the 4/4, right? I think it's fine. Like it's not as insane as people think, but like it's playable at least. I think I give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah. Someone asked what are spare parts. Spare parts are cards that you can't add to your deck, but you get it from effects. So this is gain 1 health, freeze a minion. Stealth 1 minion, like conceal a minion, swap minion health, taunt, return a minion to your friendly hand, and give one attack. So these are like cards that aren't really useful, but at least they're like you can use it anytime, you know. It's kind of interesting because it's like a delayed battle cry. So I think it's fine. Oh, so where were we? We were at this one. Okay, so yeah, it's not that insane. It's playable. Give it 6 out of 10. Flying Machine is not playable. I give it a -1 out of 10. I mean, if you play League of Legends, I guess you want to play this, but why are you not playing, you know, other ADCs, you know? There are way more better ADCs. And I mean, in Hearthstone, there are more better 3-drops as well. So yeah, there you go. Little Exorcist! Not the worst, not the best. It's kind of flashy, I guess. It's a 3 mana 3/4 in a lot of cases. If you get it 4/5, it's insane. But then it's really hard to guarantee this because especially like even with GvG coming out, people might not be playing Death Rattles. So when the meta is a lot of Death Rattles, I think this might be useful. But the only redeeming factor of this card is taunts, right? Because if it doesn't have taunts, it's just strictly bad. Like why don't you just play a Spider Tank, you know? So I'm not a big fan of this card. I don't think it's gonna be used a lot. So, pass. I don't like this. Illuminator! Remember what the Illuminator says? Oh, baby. Illuminator has the best death sound ever, I think. One of the best. We haven't gotten the best death sound yet. But, yeah. The effect actually does nothing. Restore health doesn't really matter, I think. Might be useful in a Secrets Mage, I'm not really sure. I don't really think so. Hunters, you're not healing yourself, you're killing your opponent. And Paladins, why are you playing Secrets in the first place? So, not really a big fan of this, but might be good in Arena, I guess. Because Arena, there is a lot of bursts. People play a lot of Mages, people play a lot of Hunters. Might be good. It's good body too, so it's fine. So when she dies, she says... There you go. Alright, so that's a good card because when you kill her, it's a good card. You can hear that sound. This is the one of the worst cards in the set. One of the worst. I don't know why this is in the... It's just bad. This is assuming that the chicken is 1 mana 1/1, okay? Like, so you draw a card, you get a 1 mana 1/1 immediately. And wow, what the hell? If it's a spell or weapon, then good for you, but still, it's like a 3/2 body, so it's like... Not that good either. I'm not really a big fan of this card. Like, even if the chicken was a 0 mana 1/1, I still don't like it. Because then it's just like reverse Razorfen Hunter, yeah? With like a possible good upside. And yeah, I just don't think this card is worth the risk. Not even like in Miracle. Because like, are you going to turn your Gadazan into a chicken? I don't think a chicken can draw cards for you, you know? So, not a big fan of this card. Rated like a 1 out of 10. It's really bad. Golem Sapper on the other hand, it's not that bad because it has a good body, right? Usually people have 6 or more cards, especially in like mid-range or control, even. So I think it's actually... No, actually mid-range is like more 50-50. Sometimes they have a clunky hand, sometimes they don't. But I think that's fine. Pretty bad against Druids, unfortunately, because they have Innervate and stuff like that. But the other spectrum of Druid is that they miss draws a lot, they have Inch of Lore. So it might be good, it trades well. So yeah, it's one of those like... It's one of those arena cards where it's not that good because you need your opponent to have like a bad hand. Will I play this in the mill deck? Probably not. There are better cards that actually do something, and I have to put like 2 Clockwork Giants inside it for later on, right? I won't put this in the mill deck, I think. I think there are much better cards, especially like, you know, with all the new class cards that are coming out, so I think it's a pass. Goblins are gnomes. Very tech card. Whenever you play a 1 attack minion, give it +2/+2. You can't use it with the hero power of Paladin. You can't use it with like Unleash the Hounds. Imagine if you could use this Unleash the Hounds. Like, okay, obviously it doesn't work with Unleash the Hounds. That's just stupid, okay? That would be like the new cancer combo if that is the thing. But I don't think this is playable. If this is playable, it will be in a deck that has card draw heavy. So Wink Wink Zoo. Interesting, you might see a Zoo Anoyotron Hobgoblin deck, but I really doubt it's gonna be really consistent. Like this itself dies when you play it. You need to play this and play another one in order to use this effect, and even then it's not that good because it's just a... I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. I don't like this card. Like, it's very niche. It might be useful in a certain really specific deck, but I don't like it. First impression is really bad. A panda that cannot brew, that's fine because it's a beast. This is actually okay because it trades well with a Belcher. That's the first thing I look at this. I think Belcher is still going to be relevant, to be honest, because it's the only minion that has 2 taunts, that dies to taunt. So I think Belcher is still going to be relevant in GvG. Will I play this in a Hunter deck? Maybe, because Hunters lack 4 drops, remember? Like, Hunters don't do anything for us. Usually a 2 mana creature and hero power, or like a trap hero power, right? So this might find its way in beast decks. It actually packs quite a punch. It hits pretty hard. So I think it's fine. Like, if you have this, why do you play Tiger, you know? Like, you don't need to play Tiger in a Hunter anymore, so it's pretty cool. One of the more insane cards, like the better cards, I guess, is this card. Because when you kill... It's basically, like, I treat this like a 4 mana 4/5 or 4/6. That once it takes 3 damage, it downgrades to a 2 attack, right? So it's not really, like, I don't think judging this, like, if you say a 2 cost minion is like a 2/2, you can't say this is a 6/5. That's just a lie, right? It's not. Because when you kill the first half, it actually downgrades itself to like a smaller minion. So it's not a 6/5, it's like a 4/5 or 4/6. Just because it's Death Rattle is really good because you can't kill it instantly. It's really hard to kill Yeti already, but there are still things that kill the Yetis really easily, like, you know, Despite that's charged once, Kill Command, and stuff like that. So this is actually really good. And of course, the randomness factor will help a lot of games be very creative. Like I do like players that need to like think on the spot with like random stuff, because if you play this card, every game is gonna be different, right? So yeah, I like this card. I think it's really good. I think it's really good. I rate it 8 out of 10. Like if I see this in arena, I'd probably pick this. In constructed, I'll probably play this too. Like there are enough two cost minions that can blow up the game, which is fine too. And yeah, a lot of 2 mana creatures are good, but unfortunately we might get the Captain's Parrot again. Oh my god, if you get the Captain's Parrot, you just want to go die in the fire, you know. That's just sad. Oh, Captain's Parrot. Why don't you just remove that card from the game? Mechanical Yeti, there you go. You know, when I saw this, I'm actually really afraid of like druids running 4 Yetis. Like I'm really scared that my priest has to deal with 4 Yetis. It's just really sad. That's the first thing I thought of. Like, sure you have a mechanical Yeti, sure it's a mech, sure it has like the effect doesn't really matter, but people don't realize that you can put 40 Yetis now in a single deck. You know? That's the very troubling part. The Death Rattle doesn't really do anything, but also buffs Undertaker, so it's something to look out for. I think a mech deck will play this. It's just like a spider tank. It's just good stats. So yeah, I think this is playable. 8 out of 10 once again, I think. This one is actually quite good. It's like a Violet Teacher or Ascension or stuff like that. And in this game, we know that people cast a lot of spells, especially in Constructed, right? There's only one deck that doesn't have spells in Zoo. Every other card has like at least half their deck card. Well, I say 10. At least 10 cards are spells, right? So this will get like value somewhere. And I think it's fine. Like, it's fine. Oh my god. People are putting the Yetis. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's okay. Not the worst, not the best. I'll pick it in arena. Constructed might be hard to pick this, so yeah. This is also a very good card. It's a 2/5. It has Fairy Dragon as taunt, which means that your opponent needs to trade with minions or weapons. Yeah, I think it's pretty good, especially for like a spell-centric deck. Although it gets it dies to like Black Knight and whatnot, and you are underpaying this for like a lot more stats, cause like you're paying 2 stats for this effect, right? You're paying 2 attack, because a 4/5 is like borderline, right? And all minions are like times 2 plus 1, so 4 times 2 plus 1 is 9, and right now it's 7 already, so this is worth 2. So it's like a weaker Senjin with like you can't go through it. I think it's okay. It really depends on the meta, I guess. Like, if you're facing Shamans, then this is just a crap card, right? They have Flame Tongue Totem. They have Rock Biters. It's pretty bad. But if you're facing anything else, like what do you say? Like, even if you face a Handlock, like Twilight Drake can't really deal with this well, right? So I think it's okay. I'm not excited about this card, but then at the same time, I think it's fair. I think it's interesting. Oh! The Kazan Mystic. I wish this was a 3 mana card. I really think they should have put this as a 3 mana card, because with 4 mana, it's not going to be played in Constructed. I don't think it's going to be played in Constructed. Like, you need to for this card to be played, you need to actually draft your lineup and go like, okay, I'm bad against Hunter. I'm bad against Hunter, Mage, and Paladin. Not even Paladin. Screw Paladin. We're bad against Hunter and Mage, so we need to put this card for those 2 specific classes that I have a bad matchup against, where I can just put something like a Lotheb, you know? Like, or Hunter, you can just put like or just curve smaller. Like, I don't like this card. It should be really a 3 mana. Like, 3 mana, I think it's fine. She looks cool, but sometimes being cute is not enough in Hearthstone. So, yeah. Not too big a fan of this. Although it's cool that they print some cards that interact with secrets. I think it's overcosted. Jeeves! Alright, we need to listen to what Jeeves says, of course. Jeeves is a good card that we want to say. This is actually not that bad a card, because you are guaranteeing yourself to use the effect, and if your opponent wants the effect, they actually have to pass the effect back to you, right? So it's actually pretty interesting. Cause yeah, just like what I said, right? If you play Jeeves and I'm playing and I want the effect, I actually have to like leave it alive for you to use it again. So it's actually a pretty interesting card. Although we need decks that actually have a lot of value cards and not a lot of card draw, and just it's just put in 2 Gs and okay, that's my card draw, yeah. So it's pretty volatile, because if you don't draw Gs, it's the same as like not drawing Auctioneer. It will be interesting, I guess, because it is 4 mana, so you're actually paying quite a bit for this minion. So it'll be interesting because you're kind of screwing your own deck's value with this card to draw more value cards. You get what I mean? So it's kind of like it's just interesting. I wouldn't play this, but it's certainly interesting. So when you play G's, he says,
Can I help you, sir?
"Yes, Batman, you can help me."
Let me get that.
And when he attacks, he says,
Yes, sir.
"Yes, sir." Yeah, it's like, "I have 1 attack. Why are you telling me to attack?"
Yes, sir.
And when he dies, it's pretty sad. Oh, that's pretty sad. That's a sad times. All right. But yeah. I'm pretty sure this. Some smart deck builders will make this work, but like it's interesting. The mechanic is interesting. Mini Mage is pretty spooky.